Good afternoon, dear student. So today we are here with our revision session, and in this session we will take a few numerical questions of different chapters one by one. So this is an effort to make all the concept clear in your mind. So in our syllabus, one of the very important chapter which has some numerical situations like payment of advance tax, like TDS and computation of tax of the firm, computation tax of the Hindu undivided family, and these were few our chapters of numerical background. So I am trying to clear all the concept of different chapter by taking few examples in one of the uh, particular chapter. So as today we will talk about the advance payment of tax, and out of this chapter I took three questions in a PDF form, and which is available on your Moodle as assignment number 3. So you have to submit all three questions with their solution on your Moodle account within time limit which is prescribed over there. So now we should start our first one question of practical and the advance payment of tax. So dear student, I hope that this question we already solved in the question, but it is few months ago. So I would like to revise this question again. So please read the question very carefully. Estimated gross total income of H company. So this question is about company, not about an individual. H company is 3 lakh, which include 1 lakh on account of long term capital gain. So in H company has 3 lakh as gross total income, and in this 3 lakh 1 lakh as long term capital gain, which is earned on 16 September 2017. Okay, so this is the date of long term capital gain earned. Compute advance tax payable by the company, assuming that 10,000 shall be deducted at source. So 10,000 is TDS during the financial year 17-18, assessment year 18-19. So in this question, assessment year is 18-19 and financial year is 17-18, and you have to compute the advance tax liability of a company which is H company limited, and H company limited having 3 lakh rupees as gross total income, and in this gross total income 1 lakh rupees as capital gain which is earned on 16 September 2017. Okay, and you have to calculate advance tax by assuming 10,000 as TDS. So dear student, let's talk few important thing about the question. That the question is about the company, and in India companies are liable to pay tax at flat rate. This is 30%. So 30% tax plus 3% education cess in the assessment year 18-19. So by this two important point you have to calculate advance tax liability of H company limited. Now we should start the solving of this question. Let's check. So computation of advance tax payable by the company. So I will scroll the question up as per the requirement. Okay, because I am trying to solve all the questions by verbal, and I would like to explain all the points. So computation of advance tax payable by the company, total income excluding. So first of all we have to calculate advance tax payable by the company excluding long term capital gain, without long term capital gain, because long term capital gain date is 16 September. So we are talking about the long total income before this date. So we are supposing that total income excluding long term capital gain is 2 lakh. So as you know, we have to calculate tax on this 2 lakh at flat rate 30%. So tax on 2 lakh at 30%, it is 60,000, and you will have to charge 3% education cess. So this 3% education cess on 60,000 is 1800. So your total is 61,800, and as per the question requirement we will have to deduct TDS rupees 10,000. So advance tax payable is 51,800 in the first condition where we are excluding long term capital gain. Now dear student, computation of advance tax payable including LTCG of rupees 1 lakh on 16th September 2017. So now we are adding this 1 lakh in our total income. So our total income was rupees 3 lakh, Out of this 3 lakh, 1 lakh is LTCG. So on this LTCG, we will calculate tax at 20%. As you can see on the second line of the question, 20% LTCG on 1 lakh, it is 20,000, and our 2 lakh at the date 30, it is 60,000. Now the total tax amount is 80,000. You will have to charge 3% education cess on it. So 3% of the 80,000 is 2,400. Now your liability comes is 82,400, and as per the question we will have to deduct TDS again. So why TDS again? Because we are calculating advance payment of tax in two part, it before LTCG, after LTCG. So in this section again we will have to less TDS rupees 1,000, and advance tax in second part it is 72,400. Okay, now so as you know, the installment of advance tax are based on 4 dates. So we will have to calculate installment of installment which is due on particular date on the basis of first and second part. So first date, which is 15th June 2017, 15% of 51,800. So we will take 15% of 51,800 because this date will come before 16th September. So therefore we are calculating 15% of 51,800. It is 770, as you can see. And the second part of the question, and the second date which is due on 45% of the 51,000 to be paid up to the 15th September 2017, and the long term capital gain was earned on 16th September. So again this date is before long term capital gain. So we will take 45% of the 51,800. So why 45,000? 45,000 in that case when we would fail to pay our first installment, but in this question we paid first installment. Therefore we are calculating 45% of 51,800, it is 23310, and we are deducting 770 because this amount we have already paid. So remaining is 15,540. Now our third installment, which is payable on the 15th December 2017, and this is the date which comes after long term capital gain earned. So 75% of 72,400. So we will consider 72,400 in place of 51,800. Okay, so and we will have to deduct advance tax, which is installment, which is paid in first and second installment, because 75% is included the first and second installment also. So 75% of 72,400 is 54,300. So we will have to deduct our first and second installment. The total of first and second installment is 23310. So after deducting this we have 30,990. As you know, we have to pay our last installment on 15th March on 2018. So it is 100% of 72,400. So we will deduct our first 3 installment out of this. So our fourth installment would be 18,100. So this is our total advance tax payable, 72,400, and these are the answer of our installment. So dear student, this is your revision question, and I remember that we already solved this question in our class. So this will be helpful for you to remind all the concept of such kind of question, and you will have to be solve that particular assignment number 3, and you have to upload that assignment on your Moodle again. Okay, till then, thank you.